All right, friends, as promised, I'm going to show you my borracho beans. Made it in the InstaPot. Guys, oh my goodness. And let me see, let me get a spoon. Sorry, I got flies and dishes and all kinds of stuff. But it had, look at this. Oh my goodness, you cannot make this up. It looks like these beans have been cooking all day. Watch. Let me see. Let me turn my phone like that. Look at this. Can you guys see? Look at this. I have green bell peppers. Look at this. Green bell peppers, jalapenos, onions, tomatoes. Look at this. Oh my. You can't convince me that that doesn't look like those beans have been cooking all day. And I literally pressurized them on high for 30 minutes. Like 4.5 cups of beans. Look at that. So now I'll have beans to save for the week, for meal prep, you know? Let me take this thing out of here because I'm going to close them back up to keep them warm. And we're going to try them together, which, guys, I know they're going to be delicious. Because I put all the stuff in it. I put onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, cumin, you know, all the stuff, black pepper, and salt. But I usually don't put a lot of salt because RJ can salt his own food like after it cooks. Look at those beans, guys. You can't tell me that doesn't look like it's been cooking all day. Look, you Mexicanas know those beans, to get like that, you got to cook them things for hours. And I had boiled some chicken thighs the other night to make chicken and rice. So I made like a whole pot of chicken broth. So I used the chicken broth for my liquid. Guys, these are delicious. You cannot beat a bowl of beans. There's just something about a pinto bean, guys. It's like buttery, creamy. It's just home for me, you know? I grew up in South Texas, like border town South. My mom will tell you. We from the South, baby. My husband likes to say he's more South than me, but I'm like, you from Jacksonville and I'm from San Diego, Texas. I'm a little bit more South than you. But it's a different South, right? He is South. He's South. Guys, I really do hope one day RJ will get on here and share his testimony because he has an amazing testimony. I won't go into detail, but he grew up in the slums of Jacksonville. Like, they call it unalive town. I don't know if you can say it. I know on YouTube you can't say the word. You have to say unalive. But he made it out. By a miracle, he joined the army when he was... Babe, how old were you? RJ got out of there when he was 20 years old. He joined the army, and that, I believe, that saved his life. And you know, when he joined the military, he didn't know it, but he was actually investing into our future. Like, the army is responsible, guys, for helping so many people and families and veterans and people who are retired. Like, if you are young and you don't know what you're going to do with your life, right now would be a perfect time to join the military because we're not at war. You know what I'm saying? And one more good tip is pay into your GI Bill. When they give you the option to pay into your GI Bill, do it because you are setting up yourself for the future. My husband is now... Babe, how many master's degrees do you have?
2.
You're working on your 3rd, right?
Yeah.
RJ has 2 master's degree, 1 in history, 1 in theology, and he's working on his 3rd, which is going to be family counseling and addictive... What is it? Addiction counseling or something like that? Yeah, family and addiction counseling. And the military also pays me to go to school. So for a lot of you people who don't know, I'm actually taking my bachelor. I'm in my bachelor's program. I'm a junior, and I'm taking my bachelor's degree in criminal justice administration, which my goal is to actually just continue my education all the way until I receive my doctorate in criminal justice, because I want to be in a position where I can help young youth in the criminal justice system, you know, people who grew up like me, and just to be a voice and an advocate for them, because I really feel like there's a gap in the system from people who actually lived in the foster care system. And I plan to, well, whatever the father says about it. But anyway, back to doing the GI Bill in the Army. It's such a good program. It is. Like, my husband didn't know it, but he was investing into our future. Like, we were able to buy a house through the veterans home loan, whatever, and they paid for his schooling. They're paying me to go to school, plus my other benefits, you know, like I get health care, my husband gets health care, and we get full access to the base, like wherever we are, which, guys, you guys know grocery prices are crazy. So anyway, I was just talking to people who are thinking about joining the military, or if you're young and you're out there and you don't know what direction your life is going to go into, I would strongly suggest looking into joining the Army. It's not for everybody, but I certainly appreciate my husband for putting in the time and, you know, really paying into that GI Bill. Because he told me a lot of soldiers, when they presented them like, hey, we're going to take this much out of your paycheck, they were like, no, it's okay. But because he did, we're still reaping the benefits of it, you know? So anyway, I don't know why I started talking about that. Guys, you're going to learn real quick that I'll start talking about something and go off on a tangent and then forget what was the reason. I don't know. But RJ's going to like these beans. I already know my husband. He's going to say, those are good.